Canada goes to elections at the end of the month, and the details that are emerging about the fate of Indian origin Canadian candidates is shocking. Whether it is the Liberals or the Conservatives, both of them appear to be shunning one set of people for the other. Looks like the Khalistani segment has penetrated not just the Liberal Party but the Conservative Party also. And I'm going to show you case by case, person by person, as to how Indian Canadian politicians are being shabbily treated by these two respective parties. It doesn't augur well for Indian origin people in Canada. You need to stand up and fight for your rights. So be sure that you vote for the right person come election time. I'm going to share with you a slide deck, show you all these personalities. Many of you may not know many of them, but it's time to know who is standing up for Hindu values and also for Dharma. Here we go. Are the Hindu Canadians being sidelined? That is the question. We know that Chandra Arya, who has been a parliamentarian for a long time, was denied the ticket from the Liberal Party. We know that this happened a week ago. Now, the recent development in Canadian politics have raised concerns about the treatment of Hindu Canadian politicians within major political parties. Whether it's 𝗑𝗫𝗄𝘀 or this new joker, Mark Carney, or the other clown, all of them are deliberately sidelining Hindu politicians, and some of the reasons given is ridiculous. Several individuals of Hindu descent have faced disqualification or controversies, prompting discussions about potential sidelining based on their backgrounds or associations. Allegations of foreign interference, particularly involving India, this has not been proven yet. The whole thing is a big joke, and Canada knows it, Liberal Party knows it, the NDP knows it, the Conservative Party knows it, and yet they are willing to sacrifice the Hindu politicians at the altar for electoral gains, because they think that the other side, which is the Khalistani, some of them are Khalistani, not all Sikhs are Khalistani supporting. Unfortunately, if you do this kind of blanket targeting, that is going to force everybody to vote a certain way, and I don't see that as being good for Canada. First one is Chandra Arya, a three-term member of parliament from Ottawa, Nepean, was recently barred from running under the Liberal Party's banner in the upcoming federal election. This decision followed concerns over his alleged ties to the Indian government, particularly a trip to India in August 2024 during heightened diplomatic tensions, wherein he met PM Modi without informing Canadian authorities. This is the reason given. Arya contends that his disqualification stems from his outspoken advocacy on issues important to Hindu Canadians and his firm stance against Khalistani extremism. Okay, so what is the protocol here? You are of Indian origin, you happen to be in India, and you go and meet the Prime Minister there. What was discussed? Was there any protocol breach that took place? And he was part of the ruling government. Did he breach any protocol? Do we remember what kind of breaches Trudeau used to do? Like being caught with drugs on his plane and the plane being detained for more than 48 hours? I mean, if you want to use a reason, use a good reason. He's a three-term MP, and he has done a lot for the cause of Hindus. This is a genuine loss for the Canadian Parliament, the political system, if you do things like this. Unfortunately, I don't know what Chandra Arya is going to do, whether he's going to stand with a different party or stand as an independent. As soon as I have some information, I'll keep you posted on that. That's not all. Let's take a look at Jeff Lal. This is a Conservative Party nomination candidate from Brampton East, and he's a president of a Hindu temple in Toronto. He has also faced challenges. He sought police protection after the secessionist group Sikhs for Justice, this is the Pannu Joker, called for his arrest, accusing him of offering free swords to attack Sikhs. This incident underscores the complex dynamics and potential vulnerabilities faced by Hindu community leaders in Canada. You know who attacked Hindus? The Sikhs. They went to the temple to attack them. Here's a question. I mean, these are all fabricated lies. By the way, Canada is firmly in the grip of the City of London, meaning deep state. That is why Mark Carney is the Prime Minister now. They said, okay, we are going to directly intervene now. This Mark fellow was the Governor of Bank of England before this. Understand where these things are coming from. The strings are being pulled from City of London. They see their huge reserve of land called Canada gone, because Trump has said that he's going to make them the 51st state. The current Conservative Party candidate for Brampton East, 𝗏𝗏𝗍𝗏. So they have taken out Lal. Ruchi Wali, who filed for nomination with the Conservative Party from the Pickering Brooklyn constituency, has been subjected to online attacks and trolling since her candidacy announcement in May. Despite these challenges, she remains steadfast in her campaign, emphasizing her commitment to community service and political engagement. By the way, these people know how to use social media. And I mean, Hindu candidates tend to be a little bit more relaxed about this. You need to really tighten up your game. Get your younger children understand 4chan, Telegram, all these other channels. These are also actively campaigning against Hindus. They call them 𝗤𝗍𝗏𝗏, P-A-J-E-E-T. I don't know what the hell that means, but that is a derogatory term used to refer to Hindus of Canada. I mean, Hindus of North America, even when I'm also a 𝗤𝗍𝗏, that's what I don't care a shit what they think about me or what I stand for. But it is important for you to know when they say something is a 𝗤𝗍𝗏, that means they are derogatorily referring to a Hindu. Don Patel, the Conservative candidate for 𝗏𝗏𝗄𝗏 North, was dropped by the party due to alleged social media activity that raised concerns about foreign interference. Reports indicate that Patel engaged with posts promoting Indian surveillance of Sikh Canadians, leading to his disqualification just weeks before federal election. Don't you think this is being very pinpointed and targeted? That these Khalistanis want the entire slate for themselves, whether it is liberal or conservative or the NDP, which is a joke in my opinion. I don't know where the NDP rank and file is. Why are you voting back again and again this joker? Can he explain how he wears $5,000 suits every day to the parliament? Where did he get that money from? Anyway, that's the question. I mean, I'm not a Canadian citizen. 10 of you will say you have no business commenting about Canada. Yes, I have business. You guys are getting drugs and putting it into United States. My future, my children's future, my grandchildren's future is in danger now. Yes, I have problems. Okay, Murari Lal Taplial. Murari Lal, a lawyer and community leader, served as Conservative Party's candidate from Brampton West in the 2019 federal election. Taplial is also facing challenges in his political pursuits within the party. Keshav Mandari in the Conservative Party. See, only one liberal I have mentioned so far. The rest of the people are all Conservative Party. Potential candidate Keshav Mandari has expressed frustration over being excluded from the nomination process. Mandari, who sought nomination in Mississauga East Cooksville, described himself as a victim of the party's nomination procedures. And then Mississauga Centre, Fares Al Saud was acclaimed as the Liberal candidate for the upcoming federal election. The process and considerations leading to his acclamation over other potential candidates have not been detailed in the available resources. Well, I don't have to tell you which community this guy belongs. You see how the Ilhan Omar clones are being created now in Canada? I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. These incidents have sparked discussions about the fairness and transparency of candidate selection processes within the Canadian political parties, especially concerning members of the Hindu Canadian community. The balance between safeguarding national interests and ensuring inclusive representation remains a complex and sensitive issue in Canada's political landscape. So where do we go from here? First of all Hindu Canadian citizens, please do your research, select the right candidate, and make sure that this candidate is good for the country and good for your state, good for your city, and good for you. You need to do a little bit of research on this. Be patient. Not only one person in the family can do the research, educate all the other members and tell them why this is important, and make sure your vote counts. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. Namaskar.